Dear students, welcome to my 7th class on Module 3, Probability Distributions. In this lecture video, we're gonna discuss about exponential distribution and problems on exponential distribution. What is exponential distribution? A random variable x is called an exponential random variable with a parameter lambda is greater than 0. And its probability density function is given by fx of x is equal to lambda e power minus lambda x for x is greater than 0 and it is 0 otherwise. And the corresponding cumulative distribution function is given by fx of x is equal to 1 minus e power minus lambda x for x is greater than or equal to 0 and it is 0 for x is less than 0. The graphical representation of probability density function and cumulative distribution function for an exponential distribution. So this curve will be an probability density function and this curve will be an cumulative distribution function in the case of exponential distribution. Mean, variance and standard deviation of the exponential distribution. So to find the value of mean, variance and standard deviation, so first let me consider the probability density function of exponential distribution. And it is given by fx of x is equal to lambda e power minus lambda x for x is greater than 0 and it is 0 otherwise. And we know that so in this exponential distribution, the random variable x is a continuous random variable. So now the mean formula will be of the form expectation of x is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x into fx of x dx. So now in this PDF place I am going to replace lambda into e power minus lambda x for x is greater than 0. So I got the expression expectation of x is equal to integral 0 to infinity x into lambda e power minus lambda x dx. It will be equal to lambda integral 0 to infinity x e power minus lambda x dx. So now I am going to use the formula of integration by parts or Bernoulli's condition to integrate the product of two functions. So in this one I am going to use x is equal to an algebraic function u and e power minus lambda x as exponential, that is v term. So I am going to use the Bernoulli's condition now. So I got expectation of x is equal to lambda I am keeping as it is. So first keeping u term as it is, integrating exponential, I got e power minus lambda x by minus lambda minus differentiating u function I got 1 and integrating the function v again one more time I got e power minus lambda x by minus lambda square between the limit 0 to infinity and applying the upper limit the term will become e power minus infinity form. So and we know that e power minus infinity is 0. So I'll be getting complete upper limit is 0. Now by applying lower limit, so since the first term having the variable x, after replacing x is equal to 0, the term will become 0. So I'm writing 0 here. Minus, for this function it will become e power 0 by minus lambda whole square. So I got lambda into 1 by lambda square or I got expectation of x is equal to 1 by lambda. So next is variance. To find the variance, the formula is expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. So to find this one, I am going to find the value of expectation of x square first. So it is given by expectation of x square is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity x square into fx of x dx. So in the place of the PDF function, I'll be replacing lambda e power minus lambda x along with the limit for x is greater than 0. So I got expectation of x square is equal to integral 0 to infinity x square lambda e power minus lambda x dx. So taking the constant lambda outside, integration 0 to infinity x square e power minus lambda x dx. So in this one, I am going to take u as x square and v as e power minus lambda x. I am going to use the Bernoulli's condition again. That is, expectation of x square is equal to taking lambda outside. So keeping the u term x square as it is, integrating e power minus lambda x, I got e power minus lambda x by minus lambda. Differentiating x square, I got 2x with the alternative sign minus. Again integrating v, I got e power minus lambda x by minus lambda whole square plus, and the 2x will become plus 2 after differentiation again, and e power minus lambda x by minus lambda whole cube I am keeping as it. After integration I got this term between the limit 0 to infinity, and again same thing, after applying the upper limit the complete term will become in the form of e power minus infinity, and we know that e power minus infinity is 0. I got the upper limit completely 0. Now by replacing lower limit in the first two terms we have x terms. So after replacing x is equal to 0, the term will become 0, and this term will become 2 times of e power 0 by minus lambda cube, and expanding this I got expectation of x square is equal to 2 by lambda square. Now I'm going to find the value of variance. It is given by sigma x square is equal to expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. I'll be getting 2 by lambda square minus 1 by lambda whole square. After simplification I got variance, or sigma x square is equal to 1 by lambda square, and we know that standard deviation is given by square root of variance. So I got sigma x is equal to 1 by lambda is the standard deviation. Problems on exponential distribution. Problem number 1. The time in terms of hours required to repair a machine is exponentially distributed with a parameter lambda is equal to 1 by 2. What is the probability that the repair time exceeds 2 hours? So they have given that lambda is equal to 1 by 2, in the sense they have given the value of like 1 by lambda. I mean the mean value will be equal to 2 here. So now I am going to take the exponential distribution formula. That is, we have the formula like f of x is equal to lambda into e power minus lambda x, because here x is an exponential variate. So I am taking f of x is equal to lambda into e power minus lambda x, and they have given that lambda is equal to 1 by 2. I'll be replacing the lambda value here. So I got 1 by 2 into e power minus x by 2 for x is greater than or equal to 0. So now we have to find that the time exceeds 2 hours. In the sense p of x is greater than 2. So p of x greater than 2, in the sense the integral varies from 2 to infinity with the function f of x dx, and it will become integration 2 to infinity lambda e power minus lambda x dx. So this lambda is nothing but 1 by 2. So I'm taking the lambda value here. So I got integral 2 to infinity 1 by 2 e power minus x by 2 dx. So taking the constant 1 by 2 outside, after integrating e power minus x by 2, I got e power minus x by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2 between the limit 2 to infinity, and we know that for upper limit it will become 0, because it will become e power minus infinity, it will become 0 only, and we can cancel 1 by 2. For lower limit it will become e power minus 1. So I got minus of 0 minus e power minus 1. After simplifying this I got the value 0.3679. Problem number 2. Assume that the length of a phone call in minutes is an exponential random variable x with a parameter lambda is equal to 1 by 10. If someone arrives at a phone booth just before you arrive, find the probability that you will have to wait less than 5 minutes, second one between 5 and 10 minutes. So they have given that the lambda is equal to 1 by 10, and we know that the PDF for the exponential distribution is given by the notation fx of x is equal to lambda e power minus lambda x for x is greater than 0 and it is 0 otherwise. So now in this formula, in this expression, I'll be replacing lambda is equal to 1 by 10. I got fx of x is equal to 1 by 10 e power minus x by 10 for x is greater than 0 and it is 0 otherwise. So now I'm going to find the first condition, that is the call will end for less than 5 minutes, that is px of x is less than 5. It is nothing but the integral varies from 0 to 5 with the PDF function into dx. It will be equal to what? 1 by 10 integral 0 to 5 e power minus x by 10 dx. So keeping the constant 1 by 10 as it is, integrating e power minus x by 10, I got e power minus x by 10 by minus 1 by 10 with the limit 0 to 5 and applying the limit. So we can cancel 1 by 10 here, and applying the limit I got e power minus of e power minus 5 by 10 plus e power 0. After simplifying this I got the value 0.393. Similarly, we have to wait between 5 to 10 minutes. In the sense, we have to find the value of px of 5 less than x less than 10. It is nothing but the integral varies from 5 to 10 with the PDF function into dx. It will be equal to 1 by 10 integral 5 to 10 e power minus x by 10 dx. The constant 1 by 10 I am taking outside. After integrating e power minus x by 10, I got e power minus x by 10 by minus 1 by 10. 1 by 10 gets cancelled between the limit 5 to 10, and after applying the limit, I got minus of e power minus 10 by 10 plus e power minus 5 by 10. So after simplifying this, I got the value 0.239. Problem number 3. Suppose the duration x in minutes of long distance call from your home follows exponential law with a PDF f of x is equal to 1 by 5 e power minus x by 5 for x is greater than or equal to 0 and it is 0 otherwise. Find p of x is greater than 5 and p of 3 less than or equal to x and less than or equal to 6, and also find the value of mean and variance of the random variable x. So we know that the PDF function of the exponential distribution is given by the notation f of x is equal to lambda e power minus lambda x for x is greater than or equal to 0 and it is 0 otherwise. And we know that in the case of exponential distribution, the formula for mean is 1 by lambda and variance is given by 1 by lambda square. And in the given problem, they have given that lambda is equal to 1 by 5. So I'll be replacing this lambda value in this expression. So I'll be getting mean is equal to 5 and variance is equal to 25 for the given problem. So now I am going to find the value of p of x is greater than 5. It is nothing but the integral 5 to infinity with the PDF function f of x dx. So it will be equal to what? 1 by 5 integral 5 to infinity e power minus x by 5 dx. After integrating e power minus x by 5, we got 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5 by minus 1 by 5. So this 1 by 5 gets cancelled between the limit 5 to infinity. So after applying the upper limit, it will become 0. So I got minus of 0 minus for the lower limit it will become e power minus 1. Like after simplifying, I got the value 0.36788. Next one, to find the value of p of 3 less than or equal to x and less than or equal to 6. It is given by the integral 3 to 6 f of x dx. So I am going to take the value of the function f of x here, that is 1 by 5 into e power minus x by 5. So I got the equation 1 by 5 integral 3 to 6 e power minus x by 5 dx. So I'm keeping the constant I'm keeping as it is only. After integrating e power minus x by 5, I got e power minus x by 5 divided by minus 1 by 5 between the limit 3 to 6. So 1 by 5 gets cancelled and applying the limit, I got minus of e power minus 6 by 5 minus e power minus 3 by 5. After simplifying this, I got 0.5488 minus 0.3012. It will be equal to 0.2476. In the next lecture video, we'll be discussing the normal distribution and problems on normal distribution. Thank you.